How will you respond to your parents on this?
Ma'am, I personally feel there wouldn't be any intervention by the parents because in our school, few years back, we did have a cooking class. It was wireless cooking. Both the boys and the girls were involved. There were no problems by the PTA. So what I try to understand is that as we are growing, our parents are also more understanding. They do not have any problems nowadays because they also realize their flaws while they were brought up. So nowadays, it is not a big issue. Like parents are fine even if the boys are cooking.
I'm so happy to hear this progressive attitude. Exceedingly well. This could be the way. Is this special to your school?
Yes, ma'am. It was conducted 2 years back.
So you are already 2 years ahead of time. And that will ensure a more harmonious homes. This will now assure you no acrimony that this is yours and this is mine. This is your role, this is mine. I'm also, but the Bible say, I'm also earning. But you say, no, my mother did this, so you do it. You will not say that. You will say, we both are parents, we both are partners in life, we both are friends for life, we are both life support for each other, we are friends forever, that we do everything together. So I'm glad you did it, but I think you should do a little more often. Now, do you go back and practice at home?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Do you go practice at home?
Ma'am, I do make my own tea in the morning. It might not be a great thing, but I do try cooking.
No, tea is very easy. Even I can.
I will just give an example.
No. Tell me, what dish can you cook?
I can make rice.
That's also very simple. Give me a complex one.
Complex one, I do accompany the parents, but I can't make it on my own.
Okay. Now, can you be given weekend homework to go and cook a dish over the weekends? Can all the schools be given a homework, cook a dish on the weekend and bring it to the school?
Now, that's a great idea, to be honest.
I think we could try that. I'm glad you've been initiated into it. It will help you. No doubt what you've done, even if you don't practice over the Sundays or the weekends, it will help you. But if you practice it on a regular basis, in fact, our overseas, I've seen this. My sister lives in Iowa, and I was recently visiting her, and I was checking up on the school system. They literally have an assembly line. Every child chooses the skill they want, and some skilled children use bakery. Some use mechanics. Some children do this, and they go into an assembly line, and they pick up the. It's not a hobby; it's a profession. Some children say, "I want to be a baker. I want to do bakery," and so they all learn different kinds of breads making, cakes making, and they become professionals and they could become chef. Some say, "I want to be a chef," so they go into a chef training. So it's a hobby converted into a vocation. So anyway, I'm just throwing up an idea. Is that how about introducing cooking classes? Yeah, you want to say something?
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Kiran Raj from Sri Gokulam Public School, Parville. Ma'am, could you please share your experience that happened on January 26, 1975? When you become an IPS officer, you lead. When you become an IPS officer, you had led a men parade. Ma'am, could you please share your experience about that?
The parade?
Yes.
When I led the parade?
Yeah.
The parade?
Yes.
Police parade?
Yes.
Republic Day parade?
Yes.
Where did you read it?
I think I was seeing your vlogs.
Oh, you saw that?
Yes.
Okay, that's a small story quickly. In 1975, I was the only IPS officer, young officer, and there was a Republic Day parade on 26 January in Delhi. How many of you been to Delhi? More need to go to Delhi. Just see how many few go to Delhi. How many? Raise your hands. How many been to Delhi? This is not even 1/4. More go. Travel to Delhi. Travel around in India. Thank you, children. Travel around India. Travel around India. You'll understand how vast this country is, and how culturally different it is. Understanding southern culture, understanding northern culture will make you truly Indians. Eastern culture, Western culture. So anyway, let me go back to you. The 26th January
1975 was a
Yes.
great year for you.
True. When I was the only girl, the only probationer at that time.
Yeah.
And my Inspector General was giving away this leading the parade, and it was all male parade. Because they've never had a woman IPS officer before.
Yes.
So it was a male parade, and the male IG decided to give it to the man
Yeah.
to lead the parade, thinking that girl will not be able to do. Even though I'd qualified for training equally. Even though I did equal training with the boys and girls, no difference. So I went to the IG. That was my inner leadership. I asked him. I said, sir, I'm told so and so. You're not giving the parade leadership to me. You're giving it to somebody else. They said yes. And then I said, sir, why not me? I'm equally meritorious. I'm the senior most in the batches. He said, will you be able to lead the parade? Will you be able to walk 14 kilometers on that day non-stop with a sword in your hand? Will you be able to practice every day 25 kilometers every day walking to be ready for the parade on that day? I said, yes sir, I will. Why don't you give me a chance? I finished my training equally. He said, I'm very happy if you can. He gave me a chance. And I led the parade. And I practiced, as I told you. I practiced very hard. And that year was declared by the United Nations the Year of the Woman. International Year of the Woman was declared that year.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your experience.
Pranav is from Sri Gokulam Public School. I would like you ask one question to you. Who was your role model in your life?
Look, I drew not role models, I drew inspirations. My father used to inspire me hugely. My father was a regular reader, very positive books reader. And he would read and wake me up, and wake even my younger sister Anu. He would wake us up. We both were tennis players, and my younger sister Anu was India's #1 3 times over. Anu Pashavria. So my father was a great inspirer. So inspiration was right at home. My father would read and inspire me, just as your teacher would read. So sometimes inspiration is even a deity. You go to a temple, that's inspiration. You want to acquire the qualities of or the benediction from the person you are praying to. Who is role model? Is somebody you look up to. You can look up to a deity. You can look up to your inner self, which is meditation. Whatever inspires you, do that. So, games inspire you, go and do that. Reading inspires me, I do that. Serving people inspires me, do that. Sense of giving inspires you, do that. These are not one model, but models, inspirations. Take sources of inspiration, whether it's books, whether it's people, whether it's a temple, whether it's an incident, whether it's a film, whether it's a person. So have all windows open for inspiration, and then you become the role model. Not that you look up to a role model. You become the role model yourself, because you are moving around, everybody says they would like to be like you. But they have to understand that you are a bundle of lots of habits. You've taken lots of inspirations from, that's how you became a brilliant human being. So remember, there's no one model, but all models have inspirational qualities to give you. Gandhiji's was truth. Gandhiji's was non-violence, isn't it? Vivekananda's was total courage to take the world on. That's inspiration. But you cannot become Vivekananda, because Vivekananda's background was totally different. You cannot become Mahatma Gandhi, but you can take inspiration from them and become that. Those are the qualities which make you look up to or be looked up to. Okay, last question from this girl.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Dia of Sri Gokulam Public School. My question here for you is, what is your definition of women empowerment? How can the society, including we girls, uplift ourselves?
For me, women empowerment means when she is free to take use of every opportunity she has and she's not denied it. She is allowed equal opportunity, whatever comes knocks away. Second, she uses that opportunity with a sense of freedom. So she has an opportunity to qualify professionally, right? She has an opportunity. She has a scholarship. She has a school admission, right? She has an internship. She is allowed. She's not stopped from doing that. And not say it's time to marriage and settle down. No. Parents say, go, use this opportunity. Secondly, she furthers her opportunity to the maximum. That to me is empowerment. And not that she holds her own back. Everybody has their own situations, I understand. But two things, where she has the freedom of opportunity and she uses the opportunity as best as she wants. She also wants, right? So as she wants, it's her decision, a mind of her own, as she wants. This to me is women empowerment, where she's no less than anybody. She's herself. She has her own space. She has her own money. She can take her own decisions. She's not asking. She's not asking. She's giving. To me, women empowerment is not when she asks, when she gives.
I think parenting is very important, right? As you said, cooking classes, parenting is very important since parents should inculcate the habit of cooking or giving equal importance to each ward, right?
Absolutely. Parenting is a school. Remember, every every home is a school. And just as every school is a home, it's just a switch of the parents. So parents teach you, whereas teachers parent you. They're mentors both. But the common matter is they both are mentoring you, right? So if the parents also learn that tomorrow's time is for equality, is basically equal opportunities. Because if they hold their girl back, she'll be held back for the rest of the life till she recovers. She leaps from. So this to me is women empowerment.
Thank you, ma'am.
Parents have a wonderful role. Just as teachers.